So it's crucial to get registration for events. And something that I have found really effective is getting your reps, of course, to get those one-on-one invites out. The best way to do it, I found, is to just put a calendar hold on their calendars, have everything they need, the email template, the why, here's the registration list for when they do sign up, and really shows them the fruits of their labors, right? Just simple, clean, easy.
That's brilliant. I am definitely going to recommend that to other clients.
Awesome. The second part is once they've registered, you got to get them there. So I like to really use certain channels to entice them and have that kind of FOMO, so fear of missing out on the actual event itself. So I encourage my reps to send short little videos or images of them pouring out their wine and tasting it and giving it a quick review. Or if you have a celebrity guest, yes, exactly. Or if you have a celebrity guest, have them give a quick cameo via text and say, hey, can't wait to have you there. That's a memory they're going to be able to cherish forever.
So we're doing almost one a month now. And the formula that's really working for us right now is we do, I would say, like 20 to 40-ish% of like net new prospects. So people that have maybe never had a meeting with us, so pretty new to our brand. And we do a combination of marketing emails out to these people. And we'll a lot of times use events that we've gone to. So say we've gone to a large marketing event, we get a good registration list and we pare it down to the people that we care the most about. We kind of use this as a way to get our foot in the door. And we find that they're pretty receptive to getting invited to free wine tasting and demand gen networking. So it's a pretty easy ask. And then the other, let's say like 50, 60-ish% is in pipeline prospects. So someone that maybe is in like a stage 1 or a stage 2 opportunity, and we use it as a way for our AEs to like progress deals along faster. And people love it. So we get our AEs now asking all the time, like we just cut off registration, I know, for our June event. And I had like 4 AEs reach out to me and be like, can we like overnight wine? We really want to invite this prospect. And it's a really good way for their prospects in deals to get to talk with other demand gen leaders, get like a little bit more qualified. It's just like such a good connection and relationship builder with our in pipeline prospects. And then like 10% is our customers. So we'll always invite a handful of customers to come and sort of be not only our voice and talk up qualified, but really like, it's like a thank you to our customers. Thank you for being a great customer. Why don't you come and like meet with other peers in your industry and get to drink wine with them? So that combination of like a little bit of in pipeline, a little bit of net new, and a little bit of customer has seemed to be like the right blend for us.
So usually what we do is for these highly targeted events with, what would be a higher cost per lead when you're breaking it down, we let the sales drive folks first to say, we want to get your highly qualified targets. We want to give you the opportunity before we open it up. So if we didn't have the registration that we wanted against the goals that we planned, we would then open it up and do a very targeted marketing blast. But typically we would lean on our sales reps or sales development reps to try to fill the event first so that we get those really qualified prospects in the door.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Not everyone gets the fancy wine.
Exactly. Yes. And what happens sometimes, as most marketers know, is that when you open it up to a marketing blast, unless you go through every single person on that list, sometimes you'll get trickle-ins that you rather not have at the enterprise level wine tasting event. So it's always best to kind of go through sales first and really partner with them. Because if the end goal is pipeline, you want to make sure that you're really partnering with sales.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to put the AEs in a comfortable position to have just general conversation. I think so much of their time is spent on closing the deal and trying to get in front of the right person. And, how do we do this and how do we do that? And it's all revenue driven. And we are revenue driven. I want to make that very clear. I want revenue for the company, but it's also about relationship building and just having some of those casual conversations with your prospects and your customers and letting them see you in a different light. And ultimately that builds your relationship, it builds your rapport, and then it makes them want to spend more money with you most of the time. So we basically invited all of the reps that had someone who registered. And then when we did breakout rooms, we would pair them up with their prospect or customer. We had rooms, anywhere from 5 people to 9 people, depending on how many registered for the event. And I think it worked really well. And I would kind of bebop around as like the marketer on the call, just to kind of see how conversations were flowing. but they naturally just happen. Some people are, chattier than others. Some people just want to sit back and listen. And so sometimes I'd pop in and call out people and say, hey, what do you think of this? Mainly just that's my personality, and I want everyone to feel a part of the group.
No.
But I thought it was so fun. It was just a great hour. We did it, I think it was the first Wednesday of every month we had the Wine Academy. It was great. I loved it.